Aloha, gang. Guess what? Guess what time it is?
Welcome, Cantina is open. Yes, 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 yes.
I had a really messed up day, and a little Chardonnay, and I keep the party. So I'm going to the front of the line. Let me not call me online. I'm going to the front of the line.
And I got someone backstage.
Hey, gang. We're here. It's actually, I'm trying to get the dogs treats. And two of them are like, give me treats. And Cassie's just staring. The treat is literally sitting that far away from her on the floor. And she's like, look at that. That looks pretty. I want a different one. No, that's not happening. You guys can have what I give you. So got people in chat. Yes. And we've been sitting here talking in one of the chat, mod chats. And I've been like, oh, yay, we got people there. And so let me come over here to comments and say hi. Who got the first comment into chat tonight? None other than Miss Kelly B. How you doing, my dear? And okay, let me grab Cassie. Cassie, you want to say hi to Kelly? No, you want? We are not going to start. Oh my God, what a little diva pain in the something. Diva Peta. Yep, that's her. And then Stretch is here. How you doing, Stretch? I am getting so excited for this trip. And I should tell you guys. Okay, earlier today, I was going on one of my first lives I ever did. And I was able to see, because I've been losing a little bit of weight. And all of us are trying to lose weight for this trip. I mean, we've got a whole group going, everything. And it's been so cool because we're all kind of pushing each other to get in shape and lose weight, all those things. I was able to see side by side, and I'm going to try to do a side by side picture. But I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited. But yeah, I cannot wait. I've got everything set. All my trip stuff is now officially set. I got my room reserved. Mom's going to be with me the whole time. My brother is actually flying in the morning of the wedding. And I don't know what his plan is. He probably will join us that night, later that night when we're doing karaoke and all that. And then after everyone else leaves, we're staying a couple extra days. And now all of my family from the mainland on my dad's side of the family, so far, 3 of them have decided to come out and hang out for my mom's birthday. So it's going to be, I can't wait. We're going to have so much fun. Oh my God. Okay. Yes. So yes, I'm a little hyper. I did tell you guys I had way too much caffeine earlier. So God help us. I do K9. Oh, I miss Gladys too, but hey, K9, how you doing, my dear? And where was Gladys? There's Gladys. Gladys was at fault for making me eat a frozen yogurt bar. Okay, we were talking with, oh my God, I just saw Cherry in here too. Sorry, guys. I just keep seeing names back and forth. I'm like, okay, sorry. I'm calming down. I am calming down. I promise I am. So I love you, Cherry girl. How you doing? Love you, sis. Yeah, no, we were in one of the chats and we were talking, Oscar was talking about what was healthy and stuff like that, things to eat. And we were talking about frozen yogurt. And Gladys brought up those Yasso, I think I threw it all right. Yeah, I threw it. The Yasso frozen yogurt bars, and their mint chocolate chip one is like heaven on earth. I love their mint chocolate chip one. So I ate one before. Yeah, that was bad. That was probably not a good idea, but hey, now I got caffeine and sugar. So God help me. Yeah, who knows what's going to happen during this one. So, but yeah, we got to have the Cantina at night. So yeah, so it's all Gladys's fault that I had the ice cream or frozen yogurt. And then Stretch be here, and Cherry just made me so happy to see Cherry. And there's Miss Sleuth. How you doing? We all thought, okay, you know what? I feel like I get to hang with all my friends all day long. It's so cool. Once I get done with work, and then I kind of come onto the YouTube land. And so, yeah, you got me all excited, girl. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy we got everyone here today. So, oh, K9, you can't come up and be with why not? Is your phone not working real well? Or I am going to be, let me get that link out to everyone. Let me see. Yeah, no, I don't use them. You would think I know StreamYard by now. Yeah, sure. I try to know it. Okay. It just doesn't always know me. Okay. That's what it comes down to. So, okay, let me put this. And I know Oscar is going to most likely make it at some, but we're going to have fun tonight. No, it's on. I cannot panel. I do know how to type. I do. I promise. Sorry, my computer screen is doing the shaky, shaky, shake, shake. And also, there we go. Let me pin that message. So we're good. Cassie, do you want to come up here now? Or are you going to stay right there? You can say hi to Auntie Cherry. Yes, you could. You can come say hi to Auntie Cherry. Mini-Me, by the way, Cherry. Mini-Me is running out there somewhere. I don't know where he is. Oh, my. You might stretch. Yes. If you come up, that works. We're going to have to. Oh, my God. Okay, so gang. I don't know when all this is going to happen, but when we're all in Vegas, there are multiple people with channels, and you know damn well all of us are probably going to go live at one point or another. It won't be the kind of live like we did when we were over at Miss Amber's house, and we totally played a joke on everyone. And slowly, that was still one of my favorite things ever. For those of you who don't know what happened that time, we had me, Amber, living like Phoenix, Gold Coast Mama, and Sandra Martinez. All went to go visit Amber, where she lived. And I had told people I'd be on the mainland, but that was it. That's all I said. So all of us set up our computer. No one knew. We set our computers up in different areas of the house. And we went on, okay. And all of a sudden, Sandra's husband, who was there, started coming to deliver each of us a drink. So he came to one of us, then the next. And by the end, people are like, whoa, wait, that what? It was one of the greatest things. Oh my God, that was so much fun that time. So, but yeah, it was Sleuth. I've got to find the video and share it out with you guys. I was looking at some of the old videos. One, of course, I had little Wrigley when he was 8 ounces. Okay. It was so much. Gulf Coast Mama's here. Just into your first favorite story. Exactly, Gulf Coast Mama. It was so much. We had this whole thing planned out, and it just worked perfectly. I mean, if I could later on, if I could get enough people up on panel, I'll search for it. Maybe I can play it or something like that. Mercy made it. Long time no see. See, that's the thing with us, Mercy. We all come on panel. And we all come on lives and we just follow each other. It's like follow the leader all day long. Okay. We just haven't gotten to Simon Says. That's popping up sometime. It was perfect. It was so perfect, GCM. It just, every single one of us. And it just, I have to say that was one of my favorite trips ever. It was the first time I got to meet a lot of people that I really cared about from YouTube. And get to meet and get to know them face to face rather than just here. And yeah, and that's it. Exactly, Sleuth Mom. When you find your people, you kind of stick with them. Okay, even with this group, okay, we're all got our own lives going on, but we all still come back to this at times. So, and we'll talk on our group messages and all that. And who is humping the other dog? Okay, sorry. Yes, at least it's not happening there anymore. So that's the other fun dog story. Actually, I don't know if Cherry ever saw that one happen. Okay, I literally had 2 of my dogs humping each other right back there once. Okay, no problem, Cherry. And yeah, I don't think you ever saw this one, Cherry, but yeah, the dogs literally were humping each other right on the bed one time. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, why the hell is everyone in chat laughing? What the hell is going on in chat? And I'm like, okay, yeah, it was, yeah, crazy. Luckily, we didn't have puppies, though. That was the good thing. So, but seeing the puppies on one of the cantinas was fun. That was, yeah, that it was, you're right. It was like a serious mental health live. I mean, trigger level mental health live. We were really doing okay. It was a really good one. And I ended up, as soon as I saw it, arms went like this. And it was just so funny. What are you doing, Wrigley? You want to say hi? You want to say hi to, yeah, here's Mini Me. Here's Mini Me. Oh, now you hear someone else. Hey, say hi, Auntie Cherry. This is Mini Me for Auntie Cherry. Uh-oh, you're going to bark. You're going to bark. Put him down. So, yeah, it is. It is a hierarchy thing. It's domination. It's interesting to look at because they're all related. Cassie is, okay, the diva PETA. That's all I can say. That fits her to a T. She is full force diva pain in the ass. You know, GCM, if I can remember what live that was, I will see if I can find it and clip it, because that's what I should have done, was clipped it at the time. And so, yep, definitely a mini-me. And, yeah, Cassie is like the alpha. She's a bitch. But I love her to death. She's my favorite bitch, but yeah. Then you got Pia, who's mom over both of the two. And, but she's kind of separated a little from Cassie because I had Cassie without her. We didn't get mom until Cassie was almost a year old. So, are you looking at me, Pia? Pia and her little boy, Wrigley, Mini-Me, are still, she treats Wrigley like her baby still. Seriously. Takes care of him like a baby, everything. It's crazy. And, but they're fun to have. They really are fun to have. I've been kind of cutting their hair and stuff like that. So nothing like puppy breath. Oh my gosh. Yes. Puppy breath was the best. It was so much, oh my God, so much fun. So, yeah, it's really, but yeah, no, Vegas is going to be fun. We've got a lot of things we got to do while we're in Vegas. We've got to figure out exactly what all we're going to do. And it's going to be busy, though. I think every one of us are going to need a vacation by the end of it just to get over the trip. Yeah. That's going to be fun. So, and then next, wait, when is it? I'll be going to San Fran actually in 2.5, 3 weeks. My friend and I are, thank you, my dear. Thank you, thank you. And my friend got tickets to 3 Broadway shows in San Francisco in 1 week. So we are seeing Mean Girls, we are seeing Six, and we are seeing Dear Evan Hansen. So I am going to be in Broadway Dreamland for the next month, probably doing nothing but singing stuff. So, okay. Should I show you guys here? Let me do this real quickly. We'll just do this to show you guys. Okay, this is what I was saying. I was looking at YouTube and just trying to see original videos and stuff like that, because I'm thinking about doing a mental health thing about the 4 agreements again. And so I wanted to go back there and take a look at that. And I came across one of the first lives I ever did. Let me see if I could share this and by the way, guys, come up on panel if you feel like it. Feel free to. You don't have to wait for me to. I'll just keep talking until someone shows up. You guys know me. So here we go. There we go. So these are 2 pictures to give you an idea. The one on the left was the first live I ever did. And the other one is actually right before I went live today. So slowly but surely, we are all losing weight and we are all getting in shape. So K9 is trying to figure out want to spend 100. Oh, K9, where would you? Oh, well, I don't want you to say, I can tell you this. Is it the touring Hamilton? I'm suspecting it is, if it's $150. I would probably say do it. If you do, though, thank you, my dear. Thank you, Stretch. I was actually you don't see it when you look at yourself every single day. You really don't see changes. And so I kind of had to go to that. So, feeling good, GCM. I'm sorry, my dear. And there's nasty shit going on everywhere right now. I swear. It seems like everyone's got a cold or everyone's got the flu or it's just nuts. Hamilton is, okay, let's do this. Put a 1 in chat if you have seen Hamilton. 2, if you have not seen Hamilton, but you know the show because you saw it on Disney or something like that. And a 3, if you're like, what the fuck are you actually talking about right now, loco? And let's see where we would. Your StreamYard hates you. Mine does too, to be honest. It's been acting up lately. I don't know what it is. Okay. GCM is a 1. Gulf Coast Mama. Okay, Sleuth Mom and Gladys are 2s. Okay, so we're getting a little bit. Stretch, I know. Yep, 2 there. Okay. GCM, you and I have seen it. Would you say spend $150 to see it? I know Oh, Amber, we're talking about Hamilton. Canine Rescue is trying to decide if she wants to spend $150 to see Hamilton live. I'm saying yes. If you do, I would suggest you watch it on Disney Plus or at least listen to the music a couple times so you kind of have the lyrics and the story down and all. But I say it's worth it. I really say I enjoyed it so much. Let me take down that damn picture of me right up there. I really don't need oh God, that's not much better. And also, yes, Mercy, exactly. We've got a full YouTube convention going on. She's feeling like it. Now, actually, what it is, Mercy, is Stretch, who you're meeting here, and then Save Robbie are getting married. Okay, so they are going to be getting married in Vegas, and there's a bunch of us who have decided to go there and have fun joining in on the party. And also we're going to do, it's like a couple days, 2-3 days, but it's really going to be fun. The night of the party, I know we're just going to go and hang out. Amber, by the way, you've been working your butt off on this, helping them get things set up. But yeah, I definitely would live show versus video. The video is great, but I'll be honest. I think, especially the girl who played Eliza for us, and I love who played Eliza on Broadway, but the one that we had, oh my God, she knocked it out of the park. She actually shined probably better than anyone else. So $150, I'd say, is worth it. I know it's a lot of money. I know it's a lot of money. But if you like live shows, yeah, it's definitely. So, see, Living Like Phoenix, same here. Aw, love you, girl. Okay, see, we're convincing you. We are convincing you. You know, take a look at the seats. Yeah, the 200 are usually, you get better as time. You can see a little close, and they don't have big screens or anything like that. But I will say this. One good thing about being a little further back, you can see how the revolve works, because that revolve actually tells you time stuff. So, for example, if anyone knows the song that is going on when Eliza's sister, Angelica, is the whole marriage thing and how, oh my God, she fell in love with him, but no, her sister has all that. The revolve goes clockwise during almost the whole show, but anytime they're going back in memory, like during that scene, it goes counterclockwise. There's so much that you don't even recognize, but it's all put into the direction. And, oh my God, it's just amazing show. So yeah, I would definitely say, if you have a chance to go. Okay, right now, until I can get some people up here on panel, okay, you guys just get stuck talking about Broadway at this point, okay? I will just take the lead on Broadway. Oh, who has seen what shows live? I would love to know what people have seen live. Mercy, oh, well, I don't know them. That might be weird for me to show up at a stranger's wedding celebration. Actually, I will be there. Sleuth and Burden are not there. I don't think so, but I will be there. I am going to be They're very closely with them, actually. In fact, I got to go find oh my gosh, Stretch. I still got to go buy my green dress or pantsuit or some. I need to figure out, okay, should I'm, what is it? Best gal, whatever it is for Robbie. And I'm trying to decide if I want to wear a dress or if I want to wear a pantsuit. I'm still not sure. Yeah, I got to figure that out. Mercy Choke, when is it? April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day is the wedding date. And I love it. Look who's backstage. This is a first for Cantina. Oh my God. Okay, here she is. Miss Sleuth.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good, girl. It's good.
Party in the house. I was like, man, where is everybody? Nobody's popping up.
I know. Usually if Siren's around, he jumps up right away. Oscar will jump up right away. And but I think people are out and about tonight. So
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, people are allowed to have lives outside of YouTube. I don't know what that's like, but
what is that supposed to be? Yeah, exactly. So, I love it that you came up though, because this is just the fun of kind of like what we were doing during our fun lives where we just came out talking stories. So
yeah, I can honestly tell you I don't know nothing about Broadway though, so I cannot add to that conversation. I've never been to a Broadway show. I've gone to a couple school plays though. Like whenever the junior and senior highs put on their programs, we go and watch those a lot. But
those can actually be pretty. When I was growing up, high school and shows, those were never that really good. Mm-hmm. But
no, they're getting really good. Some of the schools around here.
Yes.
There's 2 different schools that we go to every time that they have plays almost. Yeah. Well, not as much now that I have, 53 children, but we, we do enjoy those like a lot. Hi, Robbie.
Robbie's here. Local productions. Gulf Coast Mama has kiddos who love doing theater. So between that and Finding Never. Okay. Let's see. I've gone to Phantom, but not Broadway level. Okay. Traveling Broadway. I've seen Rent. Waitress. Oh my God. I wish I could see Waitress. Waitress is the show that when I sing karaoke, there's one song that I sing. Robbie knows it. And I sing from Waitress each time. And but shows can be great nowadays. It's just fun. See, we have a couple Broadway people here. And but some of them, to be honest, I like watching them when they take, maybe not. When they take Broadway shows and they put them out on movie, I usually love it because it makes it available to everyone. But lately, I'm not sure about that because Dear Evan Hansen was horrible. What else was horrible? Cats. We won't even talk about Cats. I mean, you saw human toes on Cats on screen. Yeah, exactly. And, but no. So, but yes. So, but you do. Okay. So what is it that you tend to go do for fun if you don't go see Broadway shows? We got someone else backstage. Let me bring this person up and then we'll go back to what you'd like to do for fun. It is... He's taken over someone else's laptop, or it's his own laptop. I'm not sure. Mr. Stretch. Hello, Stretch.
Hello.
Hey, you. What you doing?
Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, wait, he's stealing Robbie's laptop. And I'm like, nope, that is not Robbie's laptop or desktop. So, how you? Unmute yourself. You're muted right now. So see on the bottom left, there's a mute. Yeah, there you go.
He's stealing Robbie's laptop.
Oh, wait. What? You've got
Robbie's laptop or desktop. So.
But there's a delay on everything.
Unmute yourself. You're muted.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mute you for a second and explain what to do. Oh, wait. You don't have earbuds, do you? That's probably your ear. You don't have this open in YouTube,
I think he didn't close YouTube.
Okay. If it's open in YouTube, just leave StreamYard open and go close YouTube. Because, that's what will happen is YouTube plays with a delay. That way, if we get anything we don't like here, I can stop the thing quickly. And then let's see.
If it's open,
okay, let's see.
Just leave StreamYard open.
I think we're still
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is still open, I think. Oh, he's going to leave. He'll come back in a few minutes. No worry. But we do have Cajun True Crime here. Hello, Cajun True Crime.
You
Hi,
have
KJ.
Stretch here.
You have someone backstage.
I have someone backstage. I need to redo that. By the way, Robbie, I need to contact you about getting that song. I thought you sent it to me at once because I need to update it and keep a lot of the same pictures, but add in new pictures since we have a whole bunch of new people who come up too. So, but I love that song. Yeah, without headphones, he will need to most likely unmute when he talks, and that'll work too. So I'm happy he's coming up here because it's scary. The first couple times you come up on panel. Okay, do you guys remember the first time you guys ever came up on panel?
Oh my gosh.
Any panel?
Yeah, I think I went up on like one of the True Crime and Wines with Unmasked. I did that the first time, and the whole entire time I like was feeling dizzy because I was like breathing weird because I was nervous, and I was like,
yes,
felt like I was gonna pass out.
Oh yes, that it's scary. It's scary. What about you, Sleuth Mom? Do you remember your first time? Your first time.
I was on. I think I was my first panel. I want to say it was actually Crime Lines and Lies. Was the first time that I ever went on like somebody else's stream. I know my first live though, I about had a heart attack. And it was just my mom and Southern Grace, what you call it, in the bushes. It was just my mom and in the bushes in the chat that day, and I still was like having heart palpitations because oh my god, I'm gonna mess this up.
Oh yes. Yeah,
It took me about 15 seconds to decide to do my first live, and that was whenever they found Athena, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it and show the press conference.
Hey, it works. First of all, Mercy, just FYI, if you want to, you do not have to come up on face. You can do what Sleuth. You just need to let me see who you are backstage, and then I will not. You can take off the camera, and then you can go with the picture, and you can even do a fake picture if you want to, as long as I know you're you. That's all. So, and Stretch, no problem. Okay, whether we figure it out tonight or maybe for in the future, we can work through it all. I think what it is your YouTube is open and it's playing audio. So if you close that YouTube, then all that will be open is StreamYard. Now, the only thing is your microphone might pick up what is going on. But I know I love Sleuth Mom's little thing there. This is Netflix. I really paid. And also, but we'll find out. Yep. Gulf Coast Mama, living like Phoenix, took the live cherry. I know I had someone who was a really good friend at the time who got me up on panels as a way I would kind of help her with her chat. Okay, I'd come up and say hi to people and all that. We used to have the best fun and everything. But my first live, I was looking at it today and I was like, oh my God. I could remember how scary it got. Robbie is telling Stretch, use my computer. And also...
Where's Robbie?
Robbie's out and about tonight. He had something else scheduled. And so, yes. Chemo has not been kind, Canine Rescue. Poor thing. Sometimes that I remember how hard my mom had it with chemo and especially you get that like 1 week of okay, a couple days of okay, and then you start up a new round and you feel horrible, and then it's just this rotating. Oh my God, you know what they just started? Robbie may not even know about this. I can actually add things to people's names. Let's see if I could do this.
Like the headline thing?
Headline, yes.
Yeah, I saw that whenever I was logging in. They were like, your name and then headline. And I was like, I haven't seen that before.
There we go. We've got a couple
Excuse
Nicoles
you.
in the thing.
I am the Nicole. The other Nicole
love it.
is an imposter,
The
whether
Nicole.
she wants to admit it or not. That's hilarious.
So that's what we can do now. We can change things, which can get fun. I got stretch backstage, so we're going to try this again. And this is what I tell. Okay, let's see. So far, I can't hear anything. I think we're working.
Oh.
Nope.
Yay.
You're still a little bit delayed, but I think I have it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, there's no echo at all. You're doing pretty good on that. So I think we're good.
I don't know how to get rid of the delay. You're delayed by like almost a minute.
Interesting. Oh, wait. You know what? I'm wondering if you're listening through YouTube or if you're listening. Is YouTube shut down? Here, you know what? I'm going to write in private chat also because I know if I'm delayed, it's taking him a while. Is YouTube closed? Let's see. Now, the thing is, he probably doesn't know about private chat yet. So, oh, wait, I can do this. I can do banners.
He's not watching through StreamYard and he's still watching through YouTube.
What the hell?
And
How the hell do I know if YouTube or StreamYard is open?
That's a good question.
Share your screen, Lokamai.
Here, let me show. Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. Good one. Oops. Let me, 1 second. I'm going to do this. I don't think he is doing it.
Closed YouTube, I think.
Okay, so now, can you hear me talking at all?
Yes, now you're like
normal.
That's what you need.
Okay, yeah, I had YouTube and StreamYard open at the same time.
That's it. See, and that's what's great about.
You just have to walk me through it. I might be a little bit slow, but I will get there. I promise you.
I tell everyone
Robbie's
that's why Cantina's
a YouTube fanatic and is like a pro at this, not me.
I know. Robbie taught me 90% because I'd watch how he does it.
He's natural. He just does it. I'm like, I just sit back and watch. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, like here, let me pull up her comment.
But
Living like Phoenix said, we all do it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any of the chats. How do I do that?
Okay, you can do one of two things. If you look on the right-hand side of the screen you're looking at, can you see where it says comments? Select that comments. Yes. Okay, that will show you everything that's popping up in chat.
There's everybody.
Yeah.
And then private chat is only what we can see, like the people that are on
the people that are actually on the screen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the people that are in the studio can see the private chat, and then everybody else that's watching can see the comments. Got you. See, sometimes I'm smart. I promise you.
I'm just happy you came up.
I know, it's so awesome that he came up, even though Robbie's not here. Like you're joining in with all of it.
I hate his schedule right now. He doesn't get off work until so late, and I don't like it.
I know, yeah. I know he switched around days and all that, but it's still that late thing.
He has different days off than he had before, and now he works super late. And so then he doesn't come to bed until like I'm almost getting up by the time he comes to bed, and it's just so opposite. So if I was working right now, we definitely would not see each other.
And that sucks.
That's like the only good thing about being out of work right now is I get to see him more.
Yeah, exactly.
But how are you feeling?
I feel great. Like I literally don't feel like anything ever happened.
Right.
The first 2 days I can say like I was super lost. I was completely lost. I felt like I literally lost an entire day, which I did. I mean, it happened at 11:30 in the morning, and I didn't come to until I think 7:30 or 8:30 at the hospital. Robbie said I came to like a couple of times in between, but I don't remember any of it. I remember coming to once in the ambulance for like a minute, and that's it. So the first 2 days, I just felt like I literally lost everything. And like my brain was taking a little while. It felt like to kind of catch up on stuff. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of working slow. But then I also looked up the side effects of the medicine I'm on. And that's one of the side effects of the medicine I'm on is your brain function is a little bit slower because it's trying to prevent you from having seizures. So it makes sense, but I really do not like it at all. But I feel
any medicine that does that. Yeah. Well, and that's it until they're sure everything is set and all, because seizures can be scary. Oh, Canine didn't know what happened. Did you want to let Canine know what happened to you, Stretch?
Oh yeah, I don't care. I had a seizure. Yeah, I'm an open book when it comes to stuff like that.
You got, he had never had one before, and then just out of nowhere, it popped up. And so doctors are trying to figure out exactly, make sure it won't happen, because some people can have one seizure and they never have another one. And but
so like, I'm so glad that you're feeling good and that you seem to be coming along better. Isn't it weird though how sometimes the medicines that they give people like almost cause worse side effects than?
I really hate the side effects. Like I feel like I even kind of breaking out of my back in a couple of spots. Like I feel like I'm almost like a teenager again. Like I feel like it's giving me acne. I'm thinking slow. I don't like it.
No. Yeah, whatever. I could see that. And you're doing school and all that right now too. So that is it affecting that at all?
No, I still have a 4.0, so.
Ooh,
that's good.
There you go.
That's not bad.
You know? However, I don't know if I would still have a 4.0 if I was working, taking this med and going to school.
Well, that's what I said from the get-go. In a way, things happen for a reason, and right now you can be focusing everything into school, which is nice.
And you
it's really nice.
Yeah, you got it. So I'm having fun getting all these things. What was that I just saw with Mercy Chuck said, I'm technologically challenged, don't even have to do Gen Xers. Us Gen Xers rule. Gen X rules. So, and all, but Stretch likes Broadway also. Have you ever seen any Broadway shows?
Have I ever seen any Broadway shows? Yeah, I've seen Cats. Well, I haven't seen them at Broadway. I've seen them at here.
The traveling.
Yeah. But I've seen Cats 3 times. I saw Rent. Actually, Rent doesn't use an orchestra. They use a CD for their actual music. So they take out the orchestra seats and they sell them as rent rat tickets. That's a tongue twister.
Love it.
But so me and my boyfriend at the time, we got down there at 5 a.m. and we sat down there from 5 a.m. We were the second in line because you only sell them to 20 people for $20. So we were second in line. We sat down there from 5 a.m. to 8 o'clock at night to see them, and we were like, they were spitting on us. We were so close. And that was when Rent was it was awesome. Hi, Jess Mom.
Hi.
What up there now? So, Rent is good. Rent is good. Yeah.
I want to see. What is it? Was it Wicked?
I would love to see Wicked. Yeah.
Wicked, I've seen.
I saw American Idiot, but it's super short.
Oh, really?
It doesn't even have an intermission. It's so short.
Okay, that's kind of like Sixes. There is no intermission for 6. It's just straight through. So
I don't know if I like that. Like if I'm paying the money, I want the long show. I want the intermission. I want the whole shebang.
Yes.
Especially if I'm paying them like my good hard-earned money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's so expensive to go. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
GCM was saying Wicked is amazing. Yeah, I've seen Wicked. I usually, whenever I sing, oh my God, GCM, I wish you were going to be at the wedding. You and I could sing What Is This Feeling? That would be so much fun. Oh my God. But I get the idea why some don't do an intermission, like 6 doesn't do an intermission because it's supposed to be a concert. And what concert has an intermission?
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
But at the same point, but no, Rent, I love Miss Saigon. That's actually one of my favorites. Nothing like a helicopter landing on stage.
I actually went backstage to see Miss Saigon and saw how they did everything. It's amazing. Like that, the set crew for Miss Saigon is freaking amazing. Those people are amazing.
Oh yeah,
because that set is amazing.
It is. It's huge.
I mean, there's like a real helicopter, like a huge, gigantic, real helicopter flies in on obviously strings and ropes and all that stuff, but it flies in on stage. It's amazing.
Yep. It is amazing. Yeah, no, I love that. Actually, you know what's fun to do? If you ever have a chance, look up, I think YouTube has it, for people stage managing a Broadway show. And you can actually watch, they'll actually be recording the stage manager calling the show. And that's what I do during shows. And it's just so, musicals get me because every little thing is called. And they are literally like, okay, sound cue, 15, ready. Okay, it's just boom, 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 one thing after another. And it's just nuts. So, but it's fun to watch. So Mercy was saying to you, FYI, benzodiazepine withdrawal can cause petite and grand mal seizures. So can alcohol, either can be dead. Yeah, see, there's so many things that can happen with a seizure, migraines. Jet's mom wanted to know privately, do we know what's playing in Vegas? Six is playing in Vegas. I've
been going to the Vegas website. Vegas.com or something like that is what I've been looking at everything at.
Yeah.
We're getting excited.
We are.
You have no fucking clue.
Wait, have you seen my husband yet?
No. Wait, yes. I think either on one of Robbie's or one of Locomai's came to us before.
Maybe he says he's like he's not into the YouTube right now, but he'll listen.
Oh yes. Spam-A-Lot. Oh my God, Spam-A-Lot. GCM, that was definitely fun. There were some I know, like Depeche Mode is playing while we're there. There's a lot happening.
I think they said Usher's playing too.
Oh really?
Who?
Yeah, it's Usher.
Usher.
Oh, I don't care about Usher.
Yeah.
It's like
I would love to see.
Though.
I know. I would love to see Garth Brooks, but Garth Brooks is starting back up a month after we leave. I saw Garth Brooks when he was in his prime. He was fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, Garth Brooks does a great lot. Yeah, they do. Maroon 5 is.
I hear it's a little bit. Yeah, Maroon 5's out there too.
Yeah, they're sold out. It looks like though. I just noticed. Booked. No tickets available right now though. Beatles, Michael.
I wanted to go see the Britney Spears one so bad.
Oh yeah. That one I could be. Is Garth in residency? I don't know, Amber.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It is residency when you have a standing concert in one of the hotels. So like Celine Dion, all that.
But his is very, very limited on his shows. Like he has very limited shows.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, Katy Perry. Katy would be cool to see, to be honest.
I don't think I would like Katy live.
I'm gonna hop down because the baby woke up. So here goes my night again, Loco.
Thank you for coming up here and keeping me from being the only one up here. Thank you, my dear. I love you, my dear.
I hope you guys have a really awesome night. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Okay. Thanks, my dear.
Oh, look
and guys, anyone who has not checked out Sleuth's channel, Sleuth does an amazing job. So, especially with the messing. So, please head her way. So, who's in chat? I just heard, Save Robbie's there. Here's
Hi, Robbie.
He's texting me right now, actually.
I love it. I love it. So,
tell him he forgot to call me.
Oh, no.
He forgot to call me.
Well, I'm sure he heard it now.
He just did. Yeah, it looks like Miranda Lambert is live. Luke Bryan, Sting. Fun. I guess Sting is. Donny Osmond, Shin Lim. The only ones I haven't seen Shin. Oscar's here. Hey, Oscar. Link's right above, my dear. And let's see, Wayne Newton.
The biggest one, I definitely want to see a Cirque du Soleil, and I would like to try to see the Beatles one, but I would like to see any of them. But Beatles would be my number.
Would be fun.
I've just never seen any of them. So
I've seen the old Beatles one. Now I'm hearing that it may have been redone, and if so, I definitely need to see the new one.
I wish. What was Zen, the one where they were naked or whatever?
Oh, Zumanity. Oh.
Zumanity. Yeah, my best friend went to that when I was in prison, and he said it was amazing.
It was. I was embarrassed at first when I went with my best friend. Oh, someone's hiding back there. And my first time I went with my friend, he's like, oh no, we're going to go see Zumanity. Just so you know, it's kind of like X-rated. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to? What am I going? And it was amazing. It was art.
Yeah, that's what my friend said.
Usually the nudity is not like erotic or anything.
It's not right. They're not having sex on stage.
It's more like
no. Yeah.
It's art.
Now, before the show, you definitely had motorboarding going on with the audience and stuff like that. Okay. It was crazy. It was nuts. But my favorite Cirque show, believe it or not, is Ka. K-A. It's kind of, it's based off of the Asian theater, which is where my training was. But there's this one scene at the end, a whole fight scene where the floor raises up to this, and they literally have a full fight scene with about 15 different people up and down, running up and down. They're all in get up so they don't fall. In fact, someone did die a couple years ago. They fell during the scene and killed.
Wow.
They died. But it's amazing.
That's crazy that you trained in Asian theater, because I did not like it. That's why every time, yeah, I can understand that. Every time I see Ka, I'm like, oh, that reminds me of Asian theater. I'm like, I didn't like that when I was in school for it. Yeah. So, but if it's the only option when I'm there, then when we're there, then yeah, we'll go.
Yeah. No.
We're trying to go to
there's
Beatles,
going to be plenty. There's
right.
Beatles is good, and you know the music. I still need to see the Michael Jackson one. I have not seen the Michael Jackson one.
Yeah.
You did? See, I have not. My best friend doesn't want to go see Michael Jackson's. The album is fun, but it's not really country. Who are we talking about? You
Shania
and GCM. Shania. Okay, got it.
And that's the problem I had when Babe first sent me Shania's, not the new one, but the one right before it. I was like, that's not country. That's not Shania that we grew up with. That's not the Shania that made Shania. And it's just, I don't like it.
No one was feeling like a woman.
Yeah.
Yes. Man, I feel like a woman. Yes.
Y'all are planning to go see her, right?
We are going. Yeah, we already have a ticket.
You guys have tickets for where you guys live.
So we come back from Vegas. The next month we go to a concert. We go to Walker Hayes.
Ooh,
and
nice.
2 weeks after we go to Walker Hayes, we go to Shania Twain.
That'll be cool. That's why I wish I lived on the mainland.
And Shania Twain, we're on the floor. We're like literally like 20 rows from the stage.
Wow. Nice.
Loco, we need to talk about your next trip that's coming up.
Yes. I got the dates and shows. Yeah, we're going to be up there for about 1 week. We'll be in San Fran for about a week. We have 3 shows during that time. But yeah, we'll have to talk for sure.
And you're totally welcome. If you want to come up here, you're welcome to visit if you like.
Yeah, we'll figure out. I got to see you one way or another. It's just figuring out the best way with, I'll talk to you about that one. But with my friend there, we're staying at his brother's house. So that's great. Saves us that money. So, and, I was talking about the Asian theater. I actually was trained at one time on Chinese Beijing opera. And but that's what you go to theater schools on the mainland, you're doing like contemporary theater and all that. Here it's kabuki, Beijing opera, all those things. So, but hey, it's something I can say. Awesome, fun, acrobatic things. Putting your hands out and actually fan kicking to hit your leg on the other side. I think I could do it anymore, but yeah, it was fun then.
It's really cute too. Like when you watch the kid performances in Hawaii, Wherever your kid goes to school, they do all kinds of everything
Lay day.
from hula. They call it something. There's a word for it. I can't think of it. Where they teach the kids the little dances and the little. There's
for
a lot of Asian
for May
influence.
Day, Lay Day.
And
Yeah,
they do
May Day is Lay Day.
everything from the Polynesian all the way to the Filipinos to and a lot of the what's it like Tonga, that kind of
Tongan Samoan. I think that's one reason why living in Hawaii, we moved out here in the late 80s, and I was in high school at the time. And I figured out very quickly, we are all a minority in Hawaii. It doesn't matter what ethnicity you are a minority. So we learned very quickly to make fun of all of our stuff. I mean, there's a guy, Frank DeLima. His whole career is making fun of other cultures. And he makes them with every single one. Okay. And he comes out to the high schools and stuff like that. But we just learn. I'll have to say, not that there isn't racism here. There is definitely. But we seem to get along better out here, put it that way. And also, Jet's mom knows what I'm talking about. You've been out here.
It's what I say to people is, it sounds like a great place to go to, and I want to move to Maui or wherever. You probably don't. It's different. It's very tricky. People that move there and succeed there are people with a lot of money or that are working remotely, which a lot of people have done that now, I think, the last couple of years, and people that retire. Those are the people that, or if you move your family out there and you're very young for military purposes, those are generally the people that end up staying on the islands.
Especially Neighbor Island. Okay, there's a huge difference between Neighbor Islands and where I live. Oahu is like any big city that you live in. And, but you get out to like Kauai. I lived in Kauai for two plus years. And I don't know if I'd ever be able to go through that again. It was just
so slow.
Too insular. So,
could you imagine like Lanai or?
Yeah. No, you try to fit in and everything, but that was rough over there. But I love it. I don't think I want to live anywhere else, to be honest. I love
where
it out
you live
here.
is beautiful.
The
video you sent me the other day, that was just freaking amazing. And I was like, we are going.
Oh, yes.
I told Babe,
I was like,
that's our next vacation.
That's the longer honeymoon. That's the longer honeymoon.
Where we're going. Yeah, that's the longer, a little bit more private honeymoon, yes.
Exactly. So I was sending them that day that I was complaining about it being so cold because we were getting rain and everything like that.
I can't believe you're saying it was cold. As we were sitting in -7 degrees.
It's so funny because we were joking.
This bitch.
We were joking that you guys are going to be wearing. I don't know if you heard last week. When we're all together, you guys are going to be wearing like summer clothing. It's time to like
I'm not
shorts and like where Loco's going to be like in her like hoodie.
Bring my jacket.
She's going to be
I'm bringing my hoodie. I am bringing my hoodie.
I'll probably bring one pair of pants just in case, other than our wedding clothes.
Your dress.
Everything else, I'm wearing shorts. And
you'll think it's warm. It's the funny.
It's going to be beautiful.
You acclimate when you live in Hawaii. I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's 75 degrees. Are you kidding me?
That's it. Because I lived in Denver before we moved to here. Gee, if you want to come up, you can stay muted, but I also understand if you want to hang and chat. It's totally fine. I love you. I lived in Denver. My dad was actually stationed at Fitzsimmons before we moved out here. Yeah. And so I actually went to, I don't know if you've ever heard of Matchbuff High School. It was in Aurora. It was a Matchbuff. Machebeuf. It was a Catholic high school. It's still there, I think. I think it's still there. Let me check if it's even there. I know my grade school is still there. Matchbeuf. Machebeuf. Let's see. Yep, it's still there. Bishop Matchbuff High School.
Oh, yep.
It was a Catholic high school. And I was there.
No, it says closed. Oh, well, it's closed right now at night.
Closed for right now, but yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, no, I was there. In fact, so I loved the weather. I would go out in my shorts, okay,
I
and
know
all
where
the.
that's at. Okay.
You know, yeah, it was. Oh yeah, I loved it there, and all. But yeah, no, once I got here, it took me about a year. But after about a year, I was like jackets when it hit the low 70s. I'm in jackets.
Well, you just get used to. You live in that every single day, 365 a year. I mean, you're going to get used to it.
Yep. It's kind of like if you live in Denver, you get used to the high altitude. It takes a while, but your first month of living there, you're getting the bloody noses, you're getting all those things. And then, yeah.
Oh, so yeah. When we first moved here from the East Coast, the altitude, our noses, me and my dad, horrible, like all the time. All we did was blow our nose or scratch our nose, and it was horrible. Did
you get headaches also when you moved there?
I didn't get headaches. My mom got really bad headaches.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, I loved it there. I loved living at Fitz back then. That was before they closed it. So we had,
right, of course.
Yeah, we used to go down to General Circle where they had the playground, and we'd sit there. I remember when we first moved there, we were still in temporary housing, and I loved all the squirrels. Oh, she's backstage. Hey, LG.
Hi, y'all. I miss y'all, and I love y'all so much.
Love you.
I love you, girl. I love you. Yeah, I was like, you don't need to worry. You can stay muted. You can come up. You can pop down, whatever you want, my dear. I'm just happy you're here. Oh my gosh, I just saw a comment. But yeah,
I love you.
Oh, this is so much fun. I had not ever been around squirrels a lot before that, and squirrels were everywhere in Denver. There were squirrels in Denver and everywhere. Yeah. So I would, and if it's
that's funny. My brother just almost got attacked by a squirrel at the trash can yesterday. At the dumpster yesterday.
My God. Butthead? Oh my God.
He's like, I just got attacked by a squirrel.
Well, they're evil and they are plotting against you. I'm just saying.
They are evil for sure. No,
we have them all over, and I stop for them. And they're dumb. Like they run in front of my car, and I'm like, oh, I'll stop for you. And then someone said the same thing to me, that they're evil the other day when they were in my car. I was like, no, just get them. Just get them. I'm like, no, it's my squirrel.
They're evil, and they fuck with dogs big time.
That I could see.
I'll never forget, back before I had Bella, so this was quite a few years ago, I was running a bar, little dive bar. I loved it. It was fabulous. Going back to school, and the squirrels infiltrated the bar.
Oh my God.
Like, they're running around all over the place. I'm like, and we had like a drop ceiling. Like, what is happening? What is happening?
Oh my gosh.
Chased one out of the bar with the broom. No big deal. Okay, cool. The next thing I know, I have like 4 more. I'm like, oh, guy. They are planning a mass attack. And we're going to be, it's not going to be pretty. They're plotting.
Yeah. Well, I remember I took some food out to this one, when we first moved there, and I'm holding the food up for it, and it's coming close to my hands, and I started getting scared, and I started pulling my hand back, and the freaking squirrel literally grabbed onto my finger, bit the hell out of my finger, and my dad was going to be, chief of staff over at the hospital there, and the first time he ever met most of the people that he was going to end up working with was when his daughter ended up in the ER with a squirrel bite. And so, yeah. And what was bad, though, I started crying. I was little. I was like, well, actually, I was 7th grade. But I'm crying like a baby. And but not because I'm hurt. I'm crying because I thought the squirrel hated me. And, yeah. I'm like, he doesn't like me, Mommy.
Oh. mean, like on LSU's campus, we used to have this beautiful little albino squirrel. We'd sit in the quad in between classes, and he'd come take food out of our hands. He was delightful.
See, that's cute. We have some that. Well, I had one. It is no longer with us, I suppose, but I had one that would do that.
You know, sorry, Mercy.
What is deja vu, Jet's mom?
Ooh. Actually, that's a living like Phoenix answer.
I
believe it's a location.
Is that the porn store in Vegas?
That's Peppers.
I think it's a gentleman. Well,
Deja vu.
Anybody's club, but they call it a gentleman's club.
Okay, it's a fully nude strip club in Vegas. Okay, according to Amber, it's a fully nude strip club in Vegas. Okay. I do know we got to go to Peppers. That's for sure. I've got to go by that. Peppers? That is Peppers is the toy store, the adult toy store. Okay. And also, Mercy, just to ask what I didn't like about Kauai. You know, I loved Kauai. Don't get me wrong. I loved Kauai. There were two things I had issues with. One, I'll be honest, if I've ever dealt with racism, it was when I was in Kauai. Okay, I'll be honest. It's very insular, and it's not even racism, it's more like outsiderism.
Yeah.
Okay, it didn't matter what race you were. If you weren't from their area, forget it.
You'll find that a lot all over Hawaii. You exactly. It's even if you're from another spot in Hawaii, you think that you'd find, which is very silly to me. It doesn't matter because I lived in Hilo on the Big Island, and in Maui, because Hilo is remote. I experienced what you're talking about there, even though it's the biggest island.
Maybe it's a small town feel, because on the mainland, I think you get it with small towns also. If you're an outsider, you never quite fit in. The other, though, was there was nothing there. Okay, right. I've told the story that when I first moved to Kauai, my mom and I came over with me for the first couple days. And I remember we're going to the mall. And I'm walking through the mall, and probably 80% of the mall is completely empty. I mean, no stores, empty stores. And what was there was like nothing. And I was getting more and more upset as time went on. And we started going down. I knew there was a Kmart right around the corner. So I started going down the hill towards the Kmart. And all of a sudden I saw a Borders bookstore. I actually was crying because I was like, okay, I think I can stay here. Because before that, I didn't think there was no civilization there. There's one movie theater at the time with 2 screens. That was all they had there. Weekends were Blockbuster and beer. That was it. Yeah. That one guy, this is just a fun place for us to hang out, talk story. Just sit around and talk story. So welcome. And so, it could become that way, Mercy. It could. And and I've lived here most of my life now. Well, yeah, totally. I've lived here probably about 30 something years at this point. So yeah, but I still loved it there. It's just small. It is definitely small. So okay. I just saw Living Like Phoenix said Pepper is the classy place. Deja Vu's is the trashy place.
They both sound.
Well, let's do trashy.
Yeah, that sounds like our group. Definitely.
I mean, it definitely sounds like our group.
I was wondering, Living Like Phoenix, do you know if the place that we're doing karaoke later that night, do they have...
What did you just call it?
Song? Oh, sorry. Karaoke is more of the Asian pronunciation, not karaoke.
Oh, okay. What did she just say?
Yeah, karaoke for those... it's so funny, the things like me, I don't call soy sauce. Soy sauces show you. Mm-hmm. And that's the Japanese for it. And also, but Do you know if we can download their what do you call it? Playlist songs so we can see what songs they have? Some places have it where it's an app. I was asking Amber for the place that we're singing karaoke that night.
Well, the setup is whatever Amber is going to have on her computer.
Oh, is that
because it's a theater, and then everything is just set up. We're just setting everything up through the theater, through the big screen, through Amber's laptop. Words are hard for some reason tonight. I'm telling you, these meds are fucking with me.
Exactly.
Wait, I have to ask, when is this voodoo happening?
When is what?
When is all this happening?
Yes.
Oh, this is for our wedding.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, well, thank you. Me and Save Robbie, we get married April 1st.
Oh, I love it. That is
the dates
awesome.
are coming. Those dates are coming up. How many days? Do you remember off the top of your head?
Now it's got to be.
We leave in 56. We get married in 57. Believe me, I'm counting down.
Oh my God! I knew I could ask you that because you've said it before. Hey, Aussie True Crime. You know what? I need to get what that one guy mentioned. We need to have ourselves a nice little old campfire with marshmallows and chocolate, and that would work. That would totally work. So, yes, I love her little Southern accent too. I love Southern accents on people. I love them. So
my accent is weird, though. I don't know if that was directed at me, because I've lived all over the country.
Yeah, you pick up from everywhere.
Yeah, I can tell it's a little bit mixture of a couple of different places.
But it's definitely South Louisiana.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you do pick up from different areas that you lived at different times. That's for sure.
Are you feeling better now?
Yes. Good. I'm still hacking my stupid head off, but don't give me sympathy. I need to quit smoking because I'm an idiot.
I like that. Thank you for taking accountability.
I'm being honest. It is what it is, and that is on the to-do list for this year before we go back to Colorado, because I'm actually going to try to ski.
Ooh, that'll be nice. Where is it you're going to ski again?
Oh, ski?
Colorado. We went for Christmas. I laughed because I was listening to y'all talking about altitudes.
Oh.
And we went up to Winter Park, which is like 12,000 feet.
Yeah.
And huffing and puffing, huffing and puffing.
Well, isn't Denver already is called the Mile High City? So they're already high. I think Vegas is similar too. I think Amber said once.
Shut.
I can't remember. It was. Because I had trouble when I worked out there, before I met everybody, unfortunately. I worked out there all the time.
2,000, Las Vegas is at 2,001 feet. Denver is at 5,279.
We're at 5,280.
Yeah,
there you go.
Winter Park is 12,070 feet, I believe.
Winter Park, the altitude, let me see.
I've got a t-shirt with it on the sleeve. I think it's over 12,000 feet.
Winter Park, I'm showing 9,121.
9,121.
Yeah. So where are your guys' favorite places to go? And
it says
skiing?
Winter Park, breathtaking Winter Park at the peak is at 12,060. Is at the peak of Winter Park.
There you go. We went up to the top of Mary Jane and the mountain, and we about died.
I believe. I remember driving up Mount Evans. That one I remember. And that was, oh my gosh, that was killer crazy to drive up. I don't know. We used to love going up to Vail and Silver Creek. Those were our two favorite places to spend time when we go up in the mountains.
It's all beautiful.
It is. Actually, I think that is probably where I would love to go back to someday is Denver, because I loved living there so much. So
Colorado's neat too, because you have a lot of different things. I mean, really centralized Denver, you have everything pretty close to you. Mm-hmm. You want to go ski, you guys want to go, there's good fishing close by, lots of good hunting. The only thing
we don't have close is like the ocean,
outdoorsy
which is
stuff.
what I miss the most. But
yeah.
I mean, we have the wonderful the mountains, we have the plains, we have the sand dunes, we have it all.
Right.
Except for the ocean.
Okay, you said that you had to leave the ocean. When did you leave? What ocean were you near? Was it East Coast or West Coast?
Boston.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm originally from Rhode Island.
Got it. That's
I've never met anybody from Rhode Island. I never met anybody from Rhode Island.
It's super interesting to me that you have like no accent at all.
Well, I moved out here in 91 when I was 12. I was just starting my freshman year of high school, and I got teased a lot about having an accent. So I worked really, really hard of not having an accent. And now I regret not working so hard on not having an accent because I miss my accent.
Interesting. Denver was hard on accents because I even got kidded all the time for my accent, and I didn't have much of one, and I had to get rid of mine.
Yeah, they told me I was a Jolly Green Giant from the giant from Jolly Green Giant, or Jack and the Beanstalk or whatever. They used to make fun of my talking because I couldn't pronounce my R's and, the East Coast accent.
No, I'm sorry you went through that. That sucks.
Locomai, you're frozen. It is what it is. I mean, kids.
I know. Kids suck.
They do.
Kids are mean.
Locomai's frozen.
We don't know
I can hear.
We have no idea who this guy is. He just showed up on panel. He goes by Stretch. You might know him. I think he lives near you. I'm not sure.
Who's this Save Robbie guy? He looks pretty cute.
I think he's really interested in you.
But I'm super happy. I'm super happy for y'all. Seriously.
Living like she says, Save Robbie. That's my husband Stretch.
Aww. Sha.
I
can't wait. You guys were so close.
I know.
When are you showing up?
We're flying in around 4:00 on Friday, and then we're leaving around the same time on Monday.
Okay. See, we're showing up at super early Friday morning, and we're not leaving until next Wednesday. But Friday day is going to be, we have to go to the Nevada registry to get our license. We got to go to the chapel to get everything straightened out there. We're going to go to the reception place, and then we'll finally be able to check into our hotel and see family and do all that
if you guys need help with anything, let me know. I can maybe help you with that.
Okay.
Michelle K, hi sweetie.
You know what we need to figure out, which I just texted Amy. Amy mentioned one thing not long ago about getting a cake, and we don't know if that's still happening or not. So we need to figure out with Amy if she's still doing a cake, or if not, then we need to figure something out about her cake. But she hasn't answered. So
I mean, I love cake. I don't know how it would come too well with me. I do the 2 suitcases.
I mean, I really don't care if we have cake. People are saying we have to have cake because it's a wedding, but I mean, I'm not a cake person either.
There's a really good, I've been watching this funny person on YouTube, and so instead of doing cake, they make these little cups, and you could actually make them anywhere. Someone just explained this to me. You could really do it nice and fancy for everybody and do like a dessert pile of deliciousness.
We could do that too.
Oh, that's a neat idea.
And nothing.
Whatever
it's like
we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to arrange with living like Phoenix because she's out there and she's doing all the pre-arranging for us because, well, we can't do much from where we're at.
So
luckily, she's there and she's doing all the wonderful party planning for us.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. Locomai said that she lost connection and she'll be back as soon as she can, and her internet is completely out, and so she may have to reboot in a second, but she just wanted me to let y'all know.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Yep, I just saw Lokomai's message too.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'm going to go take care of baby girl who has a stomach bug.
I got the stomach bug.
Yeah, bruh.
It's disgusting.
It's gross.
Sorry, guys. It's brutal.
It's
I
brutal,
mean,
but yeah.
like,
and it's going around bad too. Like everybody's getting it.
I don't know what this is, and no one else has it.
well, Bella goes to the nurse 3 times a week because she thinks she's going to get out of school.
Well, she's not.
Well,
I did not hear this.
Yeah, well, so I get the call from the school nurse yesterday. Yeah. She has a stomach ache and she doesn't feel good. And
it's brutal, guys. It's brutal.
Hey guys, I'm back.
You're echoing, my love.
Oh, am I echoing?
No, that might be AJ.
That could be
Maybe
AJ.
it's AJ.
Nope.
Someone's echoing.
Nope, there's no lines. Like when I talk, there's a circle, but when I'm shut up, it doesn't go boop boop.
It doesn't go boop.
Okay, let me try to figure. Oh, Oscar's here too. Let me bring Oscar up.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Oscar.
Hello.
Oh, wait, I just figured out the echo, gang. I got my phone still on. Okay,
Oh.
that's why. That was me. I was like, no, I believe AJ right now. I was like, what? Yeah, our total, everything went out completely. So thank God you guys were in here. Otherwise, it would have been fun. You got it. And also, sorry, I shut you guys up for a second. Go on. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm going. I love y'all.
Louisiana girl, I'm waiting
Later,
for my phone
Louisiana
call
girl.
to catch up. I miss you.
I miss you too, baby. Call me anytime.
Same here.
Gotcha.
I love,
I love y'all.
Love you, my
Thank
dears.
you. Love you. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye, my dear. Okay. Yes.
Oscar, are you ready for lots of food?
Yeah, I am actually.
That's
I am
all
ready.
you keep.
Yeah.
That's all you keep messaging about in mod chat is food, food, food.
I'm ready.
I'm like, he's gonna
Exactly.
starve himself until he gets to Vegas just so he can have all this food.
Then he's going to have all this food to deal with and everything. I missed you. And also, yeah. No, everyone's losing all this weight. And then all of a sudden, we're going to get to Vegas and we're going to completely gain everything back. And
I don't care.
I gotta
I
lose
know
weight though.
exactly.
I feel like fat though.
I ain't losing shit. It's winter time. It's too cold to be walking. We're talking like
You're in
minus
hibernation?
15. Yeah,
You need the
which
extra layer,
sucks.
babe. We gotta keep you warm.
I know. Hell, I wish I was a
Exactly.
bear. At least if I was a bear, I'd still get dates.
You got it. Oh,
I
geez, staying in
lost-
chat.
I'm a pear, not a bear.
I'm a bear, not a bear.
Yeah, because I got this weird
I
ass
don't think-
hourglass
I
shape
don't
for
think
gaining
that's a
weight,
thing,
losing weight,
AJ.
gaining weight, losing weight. My love handles make me look like I wore like a women's shaper and I look like a freaking hourglass. It's weird.
Oh my gosh. Yes, exactly.
I lost both of my trees in the ice storm here in Austin.
Oh,
Like they're like,
Are you,
You
are
guys
you
got hit
sure
bad,
they're
huh?
gone,
Yeah,
or
it's
are
gone.
they?
they're like cracked.
Oh,
Yeah. And it's like all of our trees, except for one guy, and his tree is like perfectly standing. It's there's ice all over it, so I don't know how he saved his tree, but all of our trees are like
Our storms that came through here, we're still seeing because a bunch of trees fell down everywhere. Old trees, big trees.
Old trees.
And it's funny because you're seeing, and it's not funny, it's sad, but we're seeing, and it's because we've had drought, so those roots aren't strong. And so apparently I have Italian hands tonight, and I'm just talking with them.
Italians are not the only ones that talk with their hands.
No, it's not. It's
Greek people do it too.
Everybody
okay, guys,
talks with their hands.
Oh, yes, you got it.
Well,
no problem.
Around,
We
we're
all
still
started
seeing
off.
new trees that are falling. Like, it's because they were.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think this winter is one of the coldest. I know this is the long. So it snowed, 2 weeks ago? And we still have snow on the ground out here, and that's not normal in Colorado.
Yeah.
Like, at all. Like, usually it's gone within like 24 hours, but it's the longest snow has stayed on the ground out here for a long time.
Seems like global cooling, not global warming. Just saying.
Living like Phoenix, that is good for you.
Oh, I thought he was going to yell at me. Okay.
No, did you see what Living Like Phoenix said?
Yes.
No.
1 second. I'm trying to pull it up right now. Sorry, I was writing a message to someone. And we barely got it here. I got snowed on. Yes, didn't she?
Yeah, we know what you mean.
We know
I get it. Oh.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all,
yes, you got it. You got it one way or another.
If it snows in Texas, they basically panic like it's a FEMA emergency. That people that live there, it's crazy.
Oh, we've been closed since Tuesday.
See you later. Oh, really?
Like shut down. Like all the schools are closed, businesses are closed. My mom's surgery yesterday morning was closed. Like everything is closed.
That's crazy because that's like normally an everyday occurrence here in Colorado.
Yeah.
You know, I went to inner city schools when I was younger, right? And because the district was so poor, there could be like 5 feet of snow, and we'd still have to go to that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It was freaking crazy. I was like, there could be no heat, and the only time they ever closed is if the heaters were busted. I'm like, y'all are nuts.
Amber, you know better. Our minds only go to the gutter after a certain time on Cantina.
Anywhere else other than the gutter for
And like it's almost 11. It's 11 p.m. somewhere on this panel, I'm sure.
You know, Locomine it needs to get like a media image, not like a GIF, but something that flashes that comes on screen like after 12 o'clock, and it says Locomine After Dark.
After dark.
All lit up.
That would be cool.
Yes. At that time, at that time, God knows what happens.
Yeah. So. Just to give people forewarning too.
Yeah, because it never fails. At some point, Cantina always goes in this direction, and it's gone much worse. Put it that way. So, yeah. Yes, Oscar.
Hey, where's Siren at?
I don't know. I'm not sure if is Lycan still live. He might be over at Lycan's if Lycan is still live. That's possible.
I don't know.
Or he may have work coming up tomorrow too.
Yeah.
So, but yes, I miss him. I miss him too. So, and but oh my God, Mama Jane is here too. Hello, Mama Jane.
Lycan's not live anymore.
He is not. Okay, so he might be. And Aussie True Crime is saying it's 4:30 p.m. Okay, so it's 4:30 your time, Aussie True Crime. It's 7:25 my time, so 7:30 my time.
It's 11:30 here.
Canine Rescues nailed it.
Exactly. It wouldn't be Cantina if we didn't go to the gutter. We have a field trip to the gutter at least once, and so always happens. So
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That and it's a special cantina because it stretches first solo.
It is my first one. It was a little bit shaky there at the beginning.
I was so happy you came up. I was so happy you came up tonight. So
who knows? You might get addicted and come all the time.
All the time, or when they're not going out. Yeah. He's got to wake up early for school, and he's got a bunch of things. And
I just texted Dave asking what time he's getting off because it's way past my bedtime right now.
Exactly. Well, I know, just give you guys an idea. I usually will keep this going for 30 more minutes. So the 2-hour mark. After that, it is hit or miss whether we stay on. I am keeping an eye. My mom's talking to my auntie right now. I discovered that when when my internet gave out. So, but oh my God, better stay here. Page 13. I grew up walking. Oh my gosh. Okay, Louisiana girl. That comment could go in many, many, many different ways now, you girl.
Now.
Hey. So, yeah, no, Stretch was not here. Actually, wait, Stretch wasn't here. AJ, Oscar. Don't know if KK was here when we had one cantina where Van came on with a face mask. The cosmetic ones. Next thing we knew, all of us were doing facial masks. It was so much fun that night. Oh my God.
Yeah. That was so long ago. I miss Van.
I miss Van so much. I really do.
And where's Crystola? Look at my. Has she came by?
I haven't.
Not yet
today.
To her today. Yeah, I think I said. Yeah, actually, I have not talked to her yet today. I just noticed.
That is kind of weird, huh?
Yeah, I want Crystola.
Yeah, that is weird.
We need Crystola.
Yeah, I talked to her yesterday, but I did not see anything since then. So we'll have to find out. We all get busy and we all get our lives to deal with. So I was just looking. Okay, I am getting Amber Snapchat filters. You guys know I have that Snap Cam here, so we can use filters here. I'm hearing that is going to disappear in a couple more weeks, and I'm so mad because I like my filter. I like having a filter.
They're replacing it with something else.
Well, they are, but what they're replacing with, I don't think works with StreamYard. From what I'm hearing from others. I haven't tried it myself. But I know,
Online it said January 21st, so I'm surprised that it's still going.
Okay, maybe it will, because when I open up Snap Camera now, I actually you can't see any of the lenses. I just happen to know what my favorited ones are. So, wait, let me see.
I favorited mine, and so
okay. Let me know, does your look like this? Is this what your version looks like now? Because all of this stuff here has disappeared. So I can't see any of the old ones. It's just, thank God, I know I have all these that are favorited right here.
Nope. All of the lenses are still there.
Does StreamYard have a built-in OBS?
Not OBS.
Well, not OBS, but I mean like the same kind of program where you can like off-screen show your desktop and stuff. Like OBS does. That's what I was meaning, because I lack sleep, sorry.
No, AJ. You can share like I just did. That was sharing my desktop. I can do the full desktop. Let's see if I can do this. Well, you share a screen, and you can actually share your entire screen like that, which I don't do long because I don't want people to get dizzy by seeing it going like that. Yeah. And, but that's about, it's not as, OBS has a lot more possibility with it.
Yeah,
but
and it's
also
very
a lot more complicated.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have a hard time filling out my Streamlabs, man. That's like ratios. Nope.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I tend to just hang out with StreamYard. Definitely like that more. So, and all, but I'm doing research to brush up, Louisiana girl. Are you? And all, so Yeah, but I love those. I use Snapchat filters on Van's face. Yeah.
My Twitch community love capture cards and OBS because that's what they use to stream their video game systems, so they can be able to add like the little animations and stuff on their screen and add like the overlays and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. Well, I know we started during COVID, you know how theaters had to start doing plays online because you couldn't do plays anywhere else. We started using OBS.
And that's not the same.
Oh, you talk about powerful. I had scenes that had 3 or 4 cast members on it from their own houses, and they all looked like they were standing in the same room. So just by doing layers and stuff like that, it was so nice. But
now, if Broadway would have gotten that message, we probably would have gotten a couple more months of Jagged Little Pill.
That would have been good. Now there's another Broadway, back to Broadway, aren't we? And so that was a good show. That was actually a very good show. Good music. So, but yeah. So, but I don't know. We have to figure out who was trying to figure out if they should spend the money. Was it Canine who was trying to decide if she should spend the money for Hamilton? So I wonder what the final decision was. Canine, did you come up with a final decision? You gonna spend it or not? And you know, the answer to that other question, I have no idea. And, so, oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. So that one guy is saying you can stream that window, but you have to minimize the windows unused. Okay. You know, StreamYard is getting more and more stuff that we can do. It's just, little by little, we're learning more.
Hey, look at
you are going to do it. 91st birthday. Yes, Oscar?
About StreamYard, when did it came out, though? Or has it been, or when did it first came out?
Good question. Let me see if I can find out. It's been around for a couple years now, that's for sure. When did StreamYard start? Let's see. What do we have? Who, what is better? I don't know. Good question. Because I can't seem to find out. And I'm sure I could if I researched a little harder, but I like it. They do a good job with what they do. So, and but okay, yeah, I was going to say, though, at the end, now, Amber, you were talking about karaoke that night. That makes sense. So we're doing it all off of a computer and stuff like that. I just noticed someone is peeking in. Okay, sorry. I have a mod that we've been talking about that we love and adore who just timed out another person from our group. And I'm not going to say who it is unless they want to say. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have even said that out loud. And also, but I'm happy they're here. And also, I think you were timed out. Yeah. By the way, Canine, I think you were accidentally timed out by someone. I'm sorry, my dear. But just give it a few minutes, or if you have another account, you can come in under that, and we'll be
Where's
cool.
Rosalie?
I was just
she was in the mental. Yeah, she was in the mental health live earlier for a bit. I think it was an accident too, because the person who did it would not have done that on purpose. I know them for sure. There she is. I was like, I don't want to say who it is because I don't know if she wanted them to know or not. Van, we miss you, girl. We miss you.
I know, we're just saying we miss you.
You know how many times I bring up the day that we were all doing facials because of Van and all. So we need to do that again so bad someday. Do a facial live. My face needs a facial live right now. My rosacea is like full force rosacea right now. So I'm so happy she's here. So, AJ is coming back. Here he is. He's back. Oh, that's
sorry
pretty,
about that.
No problem, my dear.
I streamed from my cell phone Chrome browser, and I accidentally hit the those 3 little circles, and it it just messed up.
You got it. Yeah, Van, someday I'm going to set up another karaoke live, and I got to coordinate that with you so that we could get you here. Angie has to be here. Actually, I got to get a day that I know everyone's available, because I know Robbie likes to sing too, but I got to make sure it's on a day that he's available too. So let's see. That one guy, XSplit allows scene. Oh, really? Is XSplit actually a separate platform, or is it kind of like an add-on mod to something? Sorry, I don't know OBS well enough. I wish I did. I had a friend who was going to teach me, but I never learned it. So, but oh my gosh.
That reminds me, I got to disconnect my stream elements and then reconnect them, because ever since I got a affiliate, when I had to re-register stuff, everything works. The bot works, but when I tried to do shout out, the command for shout out, it doesn't work. And and that's a problem for me, because that helps, that
right
gain community and stuff.
AJ, this is what I got to set up. I haven't set it up yet, my stream deck. I've been sitting on this for a while, and I want to set it up so bad. I just haven't done it yet, but one of these days I'm going to do it. I've also had it forever and just never used it. But
yeah, and one of these days I'm going to set up my own StreamYard, because I've been saying I would do it when I finally reached the affiliate status, and I still haven't done it yet. I am such a procrastinator. It's not even funny.
Oh my God. Van, I'm happy you did it accidentally, and because I love seeing your smiling face there in that little profile. So that's my Amber. We got it. Okay. Okay, we've got Super Bowl. When is Super Bowl? Is it this weekend or next?
The party I'm going to in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay.
Next weekend, right?
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll be watching because of Rihanna. Hopefully this will get this will.
I keep wanting the Jets to win.
Put her.
God, you're an idiot.
But
I'm an idiot.
Wonder why.
That's funny.
Oh my God, so funny. We got Mama Jane back. You can do everything StreamYard can and more. Don't recall. I'm gonna have to take. Let me take a picture of that real quickly. That one guy, so I could take a look at that. So, because I'm always looking at things, trying to see what works well and if it's easy enough to learn. So let me do that.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
There.
I was
as my mom used to say, must have been a lot. I hated it when she did
that.
I
was going to say, hopefully it would smack some common sense into Rihanna to release a new freaking album. It's been like 17 years, it feels like, man. It's like, who gives a shit about Venti? That shit's expensive. We want a fucking album.
There. If she won't do it, I'll do it. If he won't do it, I'll do it. High five. Now you could go back to doing it with Oscar. See if he'll give you the high five. Oh, yeah, or that. Oh, my God, I love it. Oh, K9's back. We see K9 back. Yay.
I'm telepathically giving y'all high fives.
There you go. You can do everything. I'm so good.
I felt kind of silly doing it next to a controller, so I was like,
hey, you know what? When we first started using like OBS and StreamYard and Zoom and all for theater, it was like all these actors who were professional level actors were back in acting 101. They didn't even know stage left from stage right anymore. You'd be like, okay, now, so raise your stage right hand. And they're like, okay, yeah, no, that's my stage. We were actually telling people they'd have different colors behind them. Like you'd have orange here and yellow here. And we'd say, okay, now walk towards yellow. And no one could get it. No matter what. Oh, who's leaving? Mama Jane leaving. Good night, my dear. Night.
It also probably didn't help that, like Zoom, there was a voice delay.
That's true. Yeah, Zoom was killer for that. Zoom, the problem was you could only have one window. You had to do it by windows. You couldn't do all the overlays and stuff like that. So, yeah, TV direction is chaos. We learned that during that. It was just, some of the laughs were the best. But the best thing, though, was whenever someone had a birthday and everyone would sing happy birthday together. It's kind of like when we do it during Cantina birthdays. It's like everyone is at their own time and all that. So, so much fun.
Which we didn't get to do last week.
Oh, didn't you guys? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. By the way, look, I got a new set of diamond painting coasters.
I love those.
So, yeah, this is the new one. I'm working on a bunch of them. So,
what is that? What is that again?
Okay, they're actually coasters, and but they're using diamond painting. So, like this thing that you see behind me there, that's diamond painting. So,
yeah, no, those are cool.
Yeah, so I've got a whole bunch new set I'm working on. I'm going to start. I need to start the Etsy store up is what I got to do. So one among 5 million things I keep thinking would be a great idea to do. Just don't do it. So,
you know what would be interesting if you did the diamond paintings? Just, I don't know what the pricing for the coasters are, but I mean, I've been watching just for, I like that stuff. How some of these professional diamond painters are doing it, where they cut it out with an X-Acto knife, and I mean, I didn't even think of that. That makes so much. That's pretty smart. Never thought of that.
You do a small area at a
time.
Yeah,
area by area. It seems, I mean, much more productive, less stress. You know,
that's how I used to do. I just actually set this. My mom got me this one. And I got to do all the scoring and cutting for that now. So, but
you actually do that. You don't just pull the plastic back a bit. And
I take I actually go and I cut usually 3 by 3. Okay, sometimes 4 by 4 areas, and then I just work one area at a time.
You're a diamond painting gangsta.
Yeah, it's good. I love it. Actually, they're fun, but this I love because I get them done quicker. If you do one like that, that took me forever to do. So
I love
these are simple.
I peel it. Otherwise,
isn't it funny how that? Sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay. I just don't know if I'm gonna finish it. Finish all that.
You keep a cover minder. So if you do that, and sorry, AJ, you're right after I finish answering this part with her. You do the scoring, you cut, and then you put the stuff back on, and you can use these cover minders, which are magnets, to keep it on top. That way it doesn't lose its stuff. So, yeah, it works wonderfully doing it that way. So, sorry.
I love the coasters, though.
I was going to say, isn't it funny how diamond painting basically became the new cross stitch?
Yeah, because you never finish a goddamn cross stitch, especially when it's the Last Supper.
Oh my, yes, you and your
I'm never going to finish it. I got back into it. I'm never going to finish it.
Oh my gosh. That one guy, have I done Broadway shows? No, I have not done Broadway shows. I would love to. If I became a nursing home administrator, so my BA's in theater, but my master's in public health. But it would have been fun to become union stage manager. I would have loved that so much. Yeah. Union stage management would have been. I do mostly community theater now. Ooh, that reminds me. I was supposed to do a show coming up. I haven't heard from them. I better contact them.
Loco, how did that one show go where you were reading the script for your friend?
Oh, yeah. It's actually one of my friends is writing a screenplay that they're going to shop out to Netflix and things like that. And they just had their first read through. And what she's talking about, I was asked to come in and read all of the stage management, the descriptions, directions, all that. So we met about 2 weeks ago and they videotaped it and they've had people from LA looking at it. So seems like it's doing pretty good so far. It's actually kind of like a night court idea, but it's here in Hawaii. And also it's someone from the mainland coming here trying to fit into the culture and stuff like Jet's mom and I were talking about.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it's so good.
We
could be years before we're there, though.
I thought a jail, or I guess you call it prison, essentially. I thought doing a jail kind of series with in
Yes.
Hawaii would be hilarious.
Oh, yes. No, that would be cool. No, I'm enjoying you being here, that one guy. No worries. And yeah, no, this one's been cool because it is. Okay, for example, we have pigeon here, which is our local way of saying things. And so there's like pigeon, they're talking pigeon, and below you have the English version of what they're saying. It's really, yeah, it's funny. If they can sell it and get Netflix to pick it up, it's going to be good. It will be good. So we'll find out. Though.
People have to understand pigeon too, and it actually comes from the Depression age. It was deemed a way of speaking back in the Depression all over.
Yep.
Know whether or not it still is similar to what we call pigeon now it'd be similar, but it's interesting. It's a cultural dialect where they do use some words through other cultures, but generally it's broken English.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like Pennsylvania Dutch is broken English.
Yeah, well, however you want to describe it, right? It's an interesting, but I love the fact that if you don't know that, it sounds to some people as uneducated or
right.
But it's truly not. It has nothing to do.
To me,
with that.
Pennsylvania Dutch sounds like words in reverse. Like when you reverse like a cassette tape and you hear whatever that sound is when they play that shit in reverse. That's what that shit sounds like. It's hilarious.
I'm trying to find a good pigeon video here for y'all.
Also,
okay, here we go. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I Googled because I was curious because I am a fan of Nightmare on Elm Street. I was curious to see if the Craven family still owned it. But when I was scrolling down, one of the questions was on Google, you know how people ask questions? What disability does Freddy Krueger have? I was like, what?
Interesting.
No, they think apparently because he was burnt. I was like, dude's dead. He ain't collecting SSI and food stamps in Dreamland. What the fuck? I thought that was hilarious. I was like, the dude is dead. No. Well, technically, because he burned to death.
Well, our high school was on Elm Street. So in Denver. Yeah, so it was like, yep, it was the Nightmare on Elm Street. Let me add this real quick. So this is pigeon. This is like full force, one guy talking, and let's see.
Hey, I go buy the kind from you. If I get a little bit money, Bamba go pay you, okay?
I go buy a can from you.
Now. She understands.
That's pigeon. And yeah, I could totally understand. Jet's mom, can you understand everything he was pretty much saying? Yeah. It was just saying, oh, I'm going to go buy a can of something. Bumbai is kind of like buy and buy type thing. Okay. Oh, yeah. And all. So, but yeah, that's pigeon. But no, I can't speak it to save my life. We do full force plays in pigeon. And what's kind of sad is a lot of the local kids don't know how to speak it anymore. So you get a show with pigeon.
It needs to be. It's the same thing with me speaking other languages and not teaching my son. It has to be brought down at to your children.
Yeah. So and it's the way you say words. Certain words are, of course, different words like puka for a hole. Here, my boss's native bird language. I love it. La princesa.
Like a pigeon.
Lokamon, you just made me think about something. Speaking of things being passed down, our generation, like the older millennials and stuff, we are the last generation that music was passed down from like our parents and grandparents and stuff. None of these younger kids even know what the hell like old music is unless they were featured on a Taylor Swift song or some shit. They don't know Blondie. They don't know I'm trying to think. Alice Cooper. None of that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Hall & Oates. None of the stuff that our generation will grow up with, because nobody our age is teaching their kids. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? If I had kids, I'd be showing them like stuff I grew up with.
I disagree.
Yeah,
Because my son loves Queen. My son wants to know everything about certain music bands where he asks the questions and I'm like, I don't know.
Yes, but you're the exception. The majority isn't teaching their kids.
Yeah.
Well, and I think he wants to know everything about things like that.
Yeah. I think that's also part of it. Are the parents teaching it? It's also movies. Because I was thinking this the other day. I remember growing up and listening to, for example, Stand By Me. And that brought in all the old time music, what I thought was old time music at the time. Okay, it was my mom's music. Now I look at it and I see 80s music is the same difference in years as Stand By Me was for me when I was that age. And I'm like, wow, I am getting old. But yeah, it does depend. Oh, it's so 80s. I loved 80s
It's
music.
really hard too, because I remember listening
80s music is the best music ever.
It
Absolutely.
was. So
And
true.
I would
so
have
true.
totally disagreed earlier, but I remember the oldie station right now. Listening to that with my dad, like driving to work with him, loving that was our time together. The only station I really liked to listen to when I was a kid. And now the oldies are 80s songs, and now Ace of Base, which is early 90s, was on there. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, I'm my dad.
I know, right?
Now I feel old, and I don't even have any gray hairs yet, except on facial hair. That is wrong.
That's where it starts.
Yes.
That's where it starts.
Yeah.
Oscar is writing in private chat that he likes Blondie and alternative rock. Yes. I love Blondie was good. I love Duran Duran, Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode was
They were
awesome.
all good.
Oh, yeah. Back in the keyboard days, everything was synthesizer back then. So, yeah.
Have you heard of the Police? Every breath you take. Oh my God!
Yes.
I love that song.
Every breath you
Every
take.
breath you take.
Oscar,
The only 80s music I did not like was soft rock, because that's the kind of stuff they would be playing in the damn elevators, and I was like, nah.
That was like the Kenny G with saxophone.
Stretch.
What?
Huh?
I never considered Kenny G's 80s, because when I hear like classical music,
it's more classical.
You don't feel dated on it. There's no like beats that like tell you this is the decade it was released
from or something.
A lot of 80s music, yes, because they use symphonic sounds with the
but just
recorder
the name
keyboard.
Kenny G just makes you think of the 80s. I mean,
Kenny G. Yeah,
you heard exactly the hair, that's all you heard was
Kenny G. Makes me think of those Time Life commercials where they be selling no CDs and you be hearing na 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 na.
What gets me is Rick Astley. Now it's a joke.
It's so funny.
His slugs and all, and I'm just like, what?
Who did I put that on somebody's birthday card. I can't remember who.
Was it mine?
Was it yours? No, I did a Hula Girl on yours.
Yours was Hula Girl. Yeah, yours was Hula Girl. That, by the way, that Kudo board card. Oh my God, that was amazing.
I'm trying to remember what artist or celebrity it was. I'm pretty sure, but I remember someone tweeting, I think it was Taylor Swift discovered this person, yet this person has been around since like 80s, 90s. I remember seeing that. I'm like, how the hell did they discover that? I'm like, these kids, man.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off and go to bed.
Okay, night, Michael.
Good night, Michael.
I was just saying that I'm going to start winding this down myself in a second. Bye. Stretch, thank you so much for popping up tonight.
Bye. Thank you. It was fun, guys.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Most of you all soon.
Soon.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Laters. Love you, my dear. So, yeah, I was just, in fact, writing in private chat, guys. I'm probably going to pull this to an end in about 10 minutes or so I can hear Mom finishing her stuff up. So
every breath you take,
every breath you
take. That song was actually based on a woman he was stalking.
Stalked.
Yeah,
and people
Oh
had
my
it as their
God.
wedding song over and over again, and I find that hilarious.
That is freaking, yeah,
Every breath you
exactly.
take.
I'm watching you during this whole honeymoon. We're watching you. No.
And In the Air Tonight was based on a friend of his, or somebody article that
Nice. Really
self-deleted himself.
Yeah.
In the Air Tonight.
Oscar?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
go ahead, AJ. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, I finished. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that. Have you heard of Don Henley? Like,
Yes. What was his band? Don Henley was what band? Eagles? It was the Eagles? Okay.
It's this song right here.
Oh, try, my dear. Yeah, sorry. Oh, no problem. We're good. You stopped it in time.
Yeah, you heard Don Henley, right?
Yeah. We've definitely heard Don Henley, yeah.
Oh my God,
normally, no problem, but yeah, YouTube just gets so picky about. I've told you guys, poor Crystola felt so bad last week with the birthday one that we did. I showed the birthday thing because it didn't have any copyright issues at the time.
Okay. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the next morning, I woke up and I had a copyright issue on the birthday song that she played. So it's just, oh my God. Yeah, no. Don't worry. You stopped it quick. You knew what I was saying, and you stopped. Yeah. And that's all that matters.
And plus, it played less than 10 seconds. You can't get copyright issued if it plays less than 10 seconds.
Yeah, no need to worry whatsoever, my dear.
Yeah, I love 80s music though. Like I listen to the Smashing Pumpkins. Like I love.
Ooh, now that's a group I haven't heard about in a long time. So, yeah, I used to love. Oh God, like I say, yeah, Depeche Mode. God, there was Come On Eileen. I love that. Come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear. Yes. Or that was Dexy. Dexy Midnight Runners. We tried to sing that at karaoke.
In Perks of a Wallflower.
There you go. We've been in the mood to watch a lot of old movies from the 80s, like 16 Candles, Breakfast Club. You know what? That one guy, I'm trying to, let me go pull that up. Oop, I don't want to drop all my diamonds real quickly. I would not be able to find that color. I'm working on this color of diamond right now. And I'm like, if those fall on my brown carpet, I'm never going to find them. So, yeah, put those there. CCWR, let me check that one out. That one I'm not sure. What again? Sorry, Cajun?
Cross Canadian, is it Cross Canadian Ragweed? Wagon.
Let's go back, children. Let's go back.
That sounds like a pandemic. Cross Canadian Ragweed.
No.
Oh, wait, is that Creedence Clearwater? Revival. Creedence Clearwater. Yes. Okay. Now I know who you're talking about. Yes. I do know Clay. Yes. Sorry. All of a sudden I was like, wait. I know I recognized it, but I couldn't put the words in it. So I couldn't remember where I recognized it from. So it's like, uh-oh. So yeah, that was good. You know, yeah, 80s was cool. The clothes, I actually enjoyed the clothes.
I'm sorry, but 70s was half and half. I'm sorry. You had the rockers and you had the disco. I was the rockers.
I love disco.
Disco was cool.
I'd rather have smoked weed than snort the cocaine up my nose.
Ooh. Okay. That one guy. So the question is, what's the oldest band you know?
Steve Miller?
Yeah. I'm thinking that I've ever seen Beach Boys would be the oldest band that I've seen live.
Cher, that's the oldest artist I've ever seen. I've never gotten to go to any other type of, like Fleetwood Mac or anything.
Yeah.
Old.
Neil Diamond.
Yeah, Neil Diamond. Yes. I used to love The Jazz Singer. If anyone hasn't seen that movie, that was one of my favorite movies growing up. The music and The Jazz Singer was so. Hey, Josh, how you doing, my dear? Why is my chat so slow? My chat is super freaking slow. Yeah. So there you go.
There's this movie that was directed by again Wes Craven that doesn't get talked about a lot. but it was based
Yeah.
on a true story called I believe it was called Music of the Heart, and I love that movie. Meryl Streep was in it, and she played a violin teacher.
Oh, okay.
And
Not sure
in
what
the
it was.
inner
Yeah.
city schools, and basically she raised money so she can keep the music program going, and they held a concert at Carnegie Hall. It was a good movie.
Oh, I'll have to go check that. And oh god, now the 80s were the best for TV theme songs. That was my favorite. The 80s and TV theme songs. Okay. Yeah. Believe it or not, I'm walking on it. I never thought I could. Yes, that one.
As a 90s baby, I have to strongly disagree because na 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 na. We and Salute Your Shorts.
Oh my
Us
god.
90s kids had the best TV theme song.
I mean,
he's talking about Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon,
yeah,
Disney, it
Nickelodeon
don't matter.
Nickelodeon
Family
came.
Matters.
Those are such crazy shows, though. I mean, if you think about it now,
what
was the Kids Incorporated?
So
yes.
Mickey Mouse Club.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, we don't really have little skit shows like that for kids anymore. I mean, kids don't even play together. Kids
all
don't even
that is
talk
back.
anymore. I was watching
all
kids
streaming.
walk home today, and they're not even talking to each other.
Oh my god! What artist did Weird Al have controversy with the most?
Okay.
Was it Michael?
I know he's had controversy recently with somebody, and I can't remember. Hey, Jet. Which artist did Weird Al Yankovic have the most controversy with? The 1996 album, Amish Paradise.
Yeah, Amish Paradise. That wasn't Emmett. No.
It's Gangster's Paradise is what it's from.
Yeah, Gangster. Yeah, that's what it was from. Good night, K9, my dear.
Question: didn't The Nanny come out in the 90s?
Yes, you remind me of that show.
Was it The Nanny?
Yeah, because I was about to say that was an awesome theme song. I'm trying to think of 90s theme songs.
Yeah, Nanny was 93 to 99. Yeah, we were having fun there. They had all those songs in karaoke the other day, and we were looking through all them, like Dukes of Hazzard, Silver Spoons, Fresh Prince. Oh, Gilligan's Island. That was 60s, though. 70s, I mean.
I loved Mama's Family.
Oh
my God. Mama Harper was so funny. It's Mr. T, fool. That's just one of her lines that I remember that made me laugh my ass off. Anytime she was yelling at Bubba or her son Vinton, I was usually laughing.
What was it? Dinosaurs? What was the one about with the dinosaurs?
Not the mama.
It was dinosaurs.
Not the baby. Not the baby.
Not the baby.
Not the baby. I believe that was early 90s.
Yeah, that was definitely nice. Oh my God, I love it. Love it. That was always fun.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
is it?
Yeah.
I know that any show that was on TGIF in the 90s had a wonderful theme song. I just can't remember what was all on TGIF in the 90s.
It was Full House.
Step by Step, Torkel
Step by Step.
Clueless.
Oh my God.
Sabrina.
Fraggle Rock. Yes. Fraggle Rock. Busta Rhymes. That's it. Yeah, Busta Rhymes.
Muppet Babies.
Yeah, that was true.
Muppet Babies was Allegra's Window.
Kitty K. Hello, Kitty K, my dear.
Eureka's Castle.
For me and you. Oh my God. I think they've stopped all that. Everything is kind of streamed now. And I think the streaming has taken away a lot of the just regular movies, TV shows like that.
Mm-hmm. We like to wait even now because we're so used to watching. We watch the Young Sheldon, which is hilarious. If you haven't watched it, so it's so good. It's really well created. It's one of those the characters are well thought out. It's like Modern Family. They have all these different little situations going on with the different characters through every episode. It's very well thought out like that.
What is it?
Young Sheldon. It's based on that the Big Bang character Sheldon. But the Young Sheldon is really, we love the Big Bang Theory too, but this is very good.
A lot of fans would say it's loosely based because they got a lot of loopholes and loose ends that don't match up.
We watch the Big Bang Theory next. Believe me, my son, who's on the spectrum, likes to point everything out to me. And then we have to go back and rewatch that visit, and we would revisit it again to make sure.
That's a good. I'd actually have to research that. How many rap songs are created every year?
I don't know if they call it rap anymore.
I do not
that's
like.
True too.
With the exemption of one person, Tom McDonald, I don't like rap because it's all repetitive one words.
I love Tom McDonald. I love him.
I love him too. But
oh, go ahead.
The new rappers, all you ever hear is one line through the whole song, and I'm like, that is screwing with my autism, and I'm done. My Asperger's is acting up. I cannot hear this repetitive crap over and over, saying the same thing over and over.
Oh, got it. I get you. So, yeah, I don't know. I have a pretty eclectic thing. I kind of listen to everything. Oscar, sorry, go for it.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say about Tom McDonald though. I said this in the chat though. Like, do you think like for next year's Super Bowl we could have Tom McDonald perform?
No, he's too controversial. The woke people would not like that.
Oh my goodness! It's because
I would still watch it though.
Yeah, me too. Though we need him, I'm gonna email the NFL about that.
Yeah. Interesting, that one guy. Interesting. Yeah, you know what? It's always interesting to see how they decide everything for who's going to sing at every year. It's like, okay, are we going to have, no, sometimes you get a good concert during the Super Bowl. But a lot of times
Rihanna and Taylor Swift, right?
And then you have some pre-concerts before the Super Bowl starts, because I remember Miley Cyrus did one and she wasn't even the main event. She was singing outside, like in the parking lot.
Oh, okay. See, I remember back in the days that they didn't have big names play during the Super Bowl. It was like Up With People and stuff like that instead. So, in fact, I was going to be part of Up With People during one of the years that they were singing with the Super Bowl.
And those were the years that the halftime shows were shit ratings.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And well, they weren't meant for that. It was meant for something totally different. It was meant to be more just normal, everyday things.
When did the commercials come into play as a big deal? I
want to see it because Alicia Silverstone reprised her role as Cher Horowitz for some commercial, and I want to see it. I saw the teaser. I'm ready for it.
I like her. I love those movies.
Yes.
Let's see. When did Super Bowl? Okay, however, Apple's 1984 Super Bowl ad has been lauded as a watershed moment, not only for boosting its market prospects, but revolutioning the world of Super Bowl advertising. So I guess it was Apple in 1994.
And I wonder now what's happened with that, because like my kid doesn't even like commercials. He gets really pissed off about them.
Exactly.
Do they even have the same effect? And how are they measuring, ratings and views now, considering everything for live events and stuff like that? I wonder.
Right. Yeah, no, it'd be interesting how because we look at commercials differently than we used to. They were something that had to be there, so might as well make them awesome like that. And now, yeah, exactly. What is someone who's song and movies?
I'm gonna jump down.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna pull this together. Let's do this. We're gonna pull it together in 5 minutes so we can have 5 last minutes of Cantina, and then I'm gonna finish it up at 1:15. Sorry, guys. I gotta get back in with Mom. Bye-bye.
Love ya.
Bye.
Yes. Bye-bye. KK, love you. Love you. Yeah, that way I can get in with Mom before she gets mad at me.
But yeah, though. Yeah, Tom McDonald would be badass, but like you were saying, AJ, people will freak out because you know how today's world it is.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, everyone gets hissy fits about one thing or another or whatever. And it's like, come on, let's just enjoy talent for talent's sake.
Steve Carell was just saying that there's, all these shows that we all are talking about that are so funny, they would have been canceled. Like The Office never would have. It would have been canceled.
Never
like
would
that
have.
with this day and age and the mentalities and the views and such.
Exactly.
That probably
And,
are not watching this channel, but
yeah. Well, and you know what? Part of it is it's kind of like the other day when Siren did the thing about the Tar Baby, and that was history. It was history. Was it right in some of the things? No, but we can't forget history, or we are doomed to repeat it.
We can't deny the fact that yes, we've all had different prejudices we've been raised with. Every single person
exactly
has a prejudice, whether or not we want to call ourselves racist or be called a racist because of the color of our skin or because of whatever,
Yeah.
Yep.
We're very touchy these days. I've noticed. I catch myself saying, and this is horrible that I'm saying this to my own kid. Don't say that.
Yeah, exactly. So, and some of the thing, yeah. Well, the last show that I stage managed was it was called Painting TJ. And it was about a girl who got mad at her mom, who was the principal, and Thomas Jefferson was their school mascot. And they had a statue out front, and she painted a big old dick on good old TJ. And all because it's a statement about him having
illegitimate children,
all that. And at one point they're talking about how, well, all the statues are coming down and stuff like that. And part of me is like, well, there's history here. And I think it's more important that we remember that history. Just because there's a statue there doesn't mean that it has to be a positive type statement. Sometimes we got to remember so we don't go back to it.
At the end of the day,
statues are different.
Yes, of course, yeah.
At the end of the day, sorry.
Yeah, AJ, go for it.
I was going to say, at the end of the day, the only thing that all the stuff, the statues coming down, all that stuff, it comes down to one thing, and that's control. That's what it comes down to. People want to control other people, and they want to live in a socialist, communist country, and that's what it's coming down to. And I'm like, no.
I'm giggling because AJ and I have been going back and forth on this topic a lot lately.
Oh, really?
It's a serious thing that we can all discuss, maybe a later cantina or,
Yeah, well, we have more time to really get into it. I'd love to really get into it because honestly, we need to talk. It's kind of like some people have now gotten to the point that they're saying, for example, the Holocaust never happened.
Why are they saying this?
Yeah, and I've heard it multiple times, and the problem becomes
by actual people.
There are actual people out there who are saying there was no such thing as a Holocaust. And the thing is, most of us know better. But if a person hears something enough as they grow up, they will begin to believe that.
Sure.
That's how racism, things like that do continue. Okay,
my son knew all about Hitler. He knew all about World War II and the different situations and conflicts. He didn't know about the Holocaust.
See? And that's it. It's
Why
not,
are they
and
not
to me,
teaching this?
that's important. Okay, that a group of people could honestly forget about how
genocide.
Yeah. Genocide, exactly. We got to remember these things. Otherwise, it is going to happen again. Okay, these are lessons. History's lessons.
There's other genocides we don't even learn about. I'm sorry.
No, and that's true. There are other genocides that we haven't even heard about. And
and even on a less gloomy situation, because I was trying to look for a window that was appropriate. There wasn't. Well, not gloomy, but as far as cancel culture and stuff, with the whole control and talking stuff, people are getting fired just for liking someone with someone's tweets now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's sad.
A woman got fired because she liked Gina Carano and Blair White's tweet, and some liberal party member complained, and she got fired. People are basically getting fired for their political beliefs, and that's just messed up.
They just had the other day. There's this group of children. They were in Washington D.C. and they come from a Catholic school. So they were all wearing matching hats that said, and they were there in DC for a pro-life rally, which is
okay.
Those parents signed off on their children going to this pro-life rally,
right,
from a Catholic school. So they had some of the rosary and pro-life on their hats. Well, the museum, they were at the Aerospace Museum, told them, and only them, to take off their hats. Now, these children are in high school. Those hats not only are what they really resemble, what they really were for is so they could keep track of each other.
Right. That's true. That's true.
In a group setting,
right,
and with a bunch of people. But so it turns out that the museum has gotten in a lot of trouble for this because there's no statute where they have to do this. But it's interesting because just that one and the vernacular that was coming out of the mouths of the people that were were chastising these children were either take the hat off or leave or whatever. Now they were saying things that obviously came from somebody higher up because they're all saying the same thing in different rounds. Which it's a fascinating concept that takes that one person to tell people this is the thing that we do, which was totally incorrect because there were other groups there that had their political statements.
Right.
They were whatever it was, but that one issue was enough to get that one person really riled up to make get a whole national museum that we pay our tax dollars pay for.
Right. Exactly.
For children not to go there, and I know you have to go. So
no. And this is actually really good. So yeah, I just saw what you wrote there, and that's true. You've got different groups, and you got different feelings based off of which group it is you're talking about.
Yeah, and the only reason why I did that in private chat was because
I get you.
Live.
I get you. Yeah. And I think where the problem comes, we're in a society now where we're trying to learn to work with each other, to leave things like racism and stuff like that behind. Okay. The one thing that is not going to be, that's going to hold us back from leaving all that behind is if we start creating more walls between people like that. Like, oh, your beliefs don't matter because that's not what it's actually adding to more issues. And maybe we'll have to do a whole thing on this. Oscar, what you got?
Yeah, I had a question about that though. Like, are you guys familiar with the flag, the police, the police, I think they call it the Police Lives Matter. Have you seen
the red, white, blue, the blue one with the blue lines instead?
Right.
Yes.
Right. Because there's also people had people complain about that too. Like, is there controversial with that also? Or?
I've heard people actually have problems with that. I don't. I think it's okay. Everyone.
I love that flag though. I see no problem with it. It's just like it pisses me off that how people they're saying that cops are bad and all that. Like, that's they don't know their information though. It's like.
Well, it's like I say to people when we've been talking about CPS over in our Wednesday lives, okay, police, things like that. There are always bad everything. You're always going to run into some bad apples in every single field. Okay, those bad apples cannot color everyone. Okay, there are some amazing police officers out there that really do care.
Yeah, I support the police. I support it.
That's me too. I support the police too. Do I get mad at a lot of police at times? Yes, I do. When I see certain things happening, yes. But I get mad at anyone in that position. It's what they're doing. It's not a position. I'm not mad at police. I'm mad at the person who did whatever it was they did.
And as we learned recently with that one guy that was killed it isn't just directed towards one person of color that's a cop. I mean,
no, yeah,
it's not white guys. That
yeah,
one guy
no.
that was killed by a bunch of black dudes.
Yeah, no. But yeah, and that's it. Hate is hate is hate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Racism is racism is racism.
Yes.
Okay, all those things, they're equal opportunity negativity. Okay. And that's the problem. That is where the problem is. And we got to remember it, because otherwise, God forbid, someday we are going to have another, okay, going back to the whole thing on the Holocaust, we'll have another genocide going on, because people will never have learned how a group of people in Germany and in that area of Europe fell for that. Okay, if you don't study that, you're going to fall for it again in the future. You need to study those things. So, yeah, that one guy, yeah, good points there. So, guys, I really wish I could talk more on this one, because I really like that, where it's a hard discussion, because you don't want to necessarily start trouble with things. But you know what's important for us to talk as adults about where we see things being.
Yeah.
KTK, yeah, Oscar.
Yeah, it's like one day it was on March this year, like Callie was saying that we need to stop all the fighting, though. You know, we have everyone deserves to live. Everyone deserves to have their own personal beliefs, you know.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And guys, on that is actually what Cantina turns into. One moment we are going down the sewer with our discussions. It's Cantina After Dark. And then the next moment we are having serious discussions about something.
Up shit without a paddle.
Let's keep it going.
I wish I could, guys. I wish I could. And I really wish I could. But there's two reasons. One is I got to get into Mom. Second is I think I have an impinged something on my back, because I have this one area that feels like someone has a fire and they're sticking it into my back. And also some things, it's really been kind of getting worse and worse.
I hope you don't have shingles.
No, this has been going on for a couple months. I think it's a pinched nerve somewhere, and it happens when I'm sitting like this for too long. I think it just starts getting on from there. So, yeah, it's just I need to go see a PT or an orthopedic. Or
I went, and I will tell you, for my back, just within 1 week, I'm feeling so much better. The couple little stretches I'm doing. Yeah. It just, that's whatever, I just describe the feelings that you go when you go, just describe the pain. And, I don't know, maybe it's mind over matter, you know what I mean? But it's helping. So definitely go and, start.
Because I do know stretches do right when I do that and I'm pulling this forward, I can feel a tug there. So this side, I don't get it as much. But yeah, so that's the other reason I'm like, okay, I'm kind of getting to the point where it's hurting a little bit more than it should. So I'm going to go stand and do some stretches. So, but thank you guys for coming up. Oh my God, Coleman, the chaos pops in as I'm getting ready to walk out. Love you, my dear. Thanks for popping in, though. Thank you. Hey, thank you guys. Jets Mom, Oscar, AJ, KK, Stretch. I mean, oh my God, it was fun. And that one guy, thanks for popping in tonight. Louisiana, yes, LG was up here as my internet totally went the way of the dodo bird and I had to go. Yeah, exactly. So thank you. Oh my God, that was a heart attack. So pretty. And those of you in chat are Katie K and our Calming the Chaos and Princess Megan.
We're all going to Vegas, right? Everyone here?
3 of us out of this 4 are going. And also, thank you, Princess Megan La Princesa. So I will get in touch with you guys about next week with Cantina. I should be here for another couple weeks before I head out to San Fran. And you and I need to talk about that. So, aloha, gang. You guys have a great night. Thank you for popping in. Love y'all all. And I'll see you later.
Aloha.
Aloha.